Hello, this is Robinflying Crochet. I'm coming to you to talk to you about what I've got done, my finished objects, which in the past 3 weeks I've gotten some done. Um, Works in progress, which I don't have any out here with me except for one, and that's only because I just ripped it out. We'll do fall tag also. Then we'll put out a second video going over the yarn bingo spaces like Kayla used to do. Someone remind Carrie Penny from Happy Crafty Homemaker reminded me that that's what Mama Llama Kayla used to do. So we'll try and do that. So if there's any questions, hopefully I can answer them during that. But let's get started. Okay, finished objects. And I'm going to be going in and out because everything I have is behind here. This week I was doing Working Wednesday for Charlie's Love. And I wanted to make something to be quick and simple. And I had a ball of yarn that was left over. So I made little butterflies. So I made 5 of these little guys. My understanding is they are sent to the hospitals and they are given to parents who have lost possibly a child, but still, like a set of twins, but they've lost one and still have the other one, so that their baby is not forgotten. So I did that this week. I also did a set of snuggles. Got them to go off. And this is yarn, if you've been following me for a little bit, you'll know this is yarn that I made into scarves and some hats for military men to donate. So now I have a set of snuggles that will go to a parent and baby to share. I've got, let's see what else. I've evidently did another snuggle, but I don't have the matching one to go with it. There it is. I got to stick my ends in, but I managed. This is probably about closer to 3 weeks ago that I did this. So I got that one done. Got to finish them. Made a hat. Um, was in the hospital sitting with my husband. We were making a hat. I was making a blanket, which is over here, a cuddle. Evidently, I need to move my ends. Um, so I have a cuddle. So I started this, and I thought I had done it the same shape as my snuggle, so it'd be a set. But then when I actually got looking at it, it's a square pentagon with a purple and green hat. It's all there. It matches. I don't know if they keep it with the matching set. They don't. I was trying to stay with the yellow in the center and the green on the outside. I fell short one shell, of course. And that's all I had in my bag. Come to find out, I had more balls of it in the very bottom of the bag, and I didn't realize it. Ah, yes, the joys of carrying projects in your bag. So I've gotten that done. That was done probably within the first week. First Wednesday after I did the last one would be this set that I did. These I finished up all last night, along with preemie hat. Probably closer to a newborn size hat. That's what the measurements come out to, but it's supposed to be a preemie hat. It's called Colin's Snakes and Snails. Very simple pattern to follow. It's basically going around, you're working rounds. You can see at the very top. But then after you get down to row 6, you turn your project around. You go around one way, and then you come back and turn the project around again and go back the other way. And it makes really, I tried doing this in the blue stuff, and I didn't like the way it showed through, but you can see the texture in this pattern. I don't know if you can see it on screen or not. I don't have really great lighting, but you can see the texture there. I really like this pattern, and I had to go down 2 hooks to get this size. Um, and I think I may even have to come back and actually work on it again and make it smaller even than what it is, because probably compared to my other hats, it's quite big. It's not tall, and I can go to 4.5 to 6 inches lengthwise, I think. But it's the circumference that's actually almost too big. But it's one of these hats. I mean, when you get done, as I was making it, it actually took its own shape and kept it. And I think what I'm just going to have to do is I've got to watch my top and really watch that. I know I'm lousy at counting, and I have a larger problem with that. I'm sorry if you hear the other thing playing in the room. There's my grandson playing next to me. But I've got to watch the count at the top of the hat to make sure I don't have enough overabundance at the bottom. So I'll give it another try, but I really wanted to try this. I've done this hat 3 times. The first one that I actually finished off and said, yeah, that's the one I'm going to send. But what I've been busy with for the past 2 weeks is my mystery cow, and I finally finished it up today. I don't know if you can see. I did it so it's got a long shoulder bag. It can go across my body, not just on an arm, but I guess it can go on an arm too. And my mystery cow. I don't know if you can see the colors of it. Colors are very deep and rich. It is like a maroon, a light blue, and like not quite navy, but it's showing up navy. It's also got purple on it. I have beads up here. I also put some bead hanging things off here, so it'd be a little bit more very textured. Learned some new stitches with this. This look at the size of this bag. It is huge. Let's see. With the bead, I'm using beads. My button. I don't have any buttons that match this color, which I went to the dollar store, found beads. Oh, that'll work. So that's what I'm using. That's what I did. That's what I've been busy with for the last 2 weeks. The Mystery Cow by Nadia and Nikki's Homemade. No, it's Nadia from Yarn Utopia and Nikki's Homemade Crafts. They did a Mystery Cow. It's supposed to take. They give you the pattern in 5 pieces, and it's like 2 to 3 days between pieces. And I followed the pattern. The first triangle, easy, part 1. Part 2 was a new stitch for me, and it was the moss stitch, which I hadn't done before. It took me 3 days to figure it out, and then once I figured it out, I was able to do it quickly. The part 3 is the bottom of the bag, and that is what's called a thermal stitch. I didn't know that stitch either. I was able to follow it, but from the time constraints that were on us, I felt it was more conducive to do the other option, was to do 2 single crochets, 15.5 by 7.5, I think is the measurement, and then stitch them together. So that's what I did, which it still took me 3 days to get those 2 done. And then part 4 was the alpine stitch, which was simple. It starts out as a granny square, but then you go back loop and forward loop while you're crocheting, and you turn it in some place. So it's very simple. It's explained very well. It's not hard. Part 5 is putting it all together, and they give you 2 options. Nadia from Utopia does one, and Nikki from Nikki's Homemade Craft does another. And you can pick, you can choose, you can add. I did the beads on mine because I did not have a button. And then I saw where someone else had put a bead and tassels on theirs, and I really liked it. So I went ahead and did some beaded tassels on mine. I did the over the shoulder, over the body torso, because I like to have my hands free when I'm walking and carrying things, and that allows me to do that. And if I have to hold on to little ones, then I can do that with that. Those are my finished objects. Works in progress. Only got one out here, but I'll share it with you. I have no problem with that. Works in progress. It had been my granddaughter's birthday present, which is next Wednesday, and it was a dress. And I am taking it apart because this is what's left of the dress. It did fit her. It was a little closed, but I couldn't get the length right. But I believe, I have to go back and look at the pattern. I believe I went down 2 hook sizes because I'm a loose crocheter, and I think I should have only gone down 1 so I could keep the length. and following the pattern the way I was, it was too short. It was actually only long enough to be a shirt and it's supposed to be a dress. So I'm taking it all back out and starting it again. I hope that I have it done by Wednesday. So that'll probably be my only finished object that gets done in the next week. And let's see what else I do. I haven't worked on my temperature blanket because I'm working on this bag a lot. Haven't worked on my temperature blanket. Haven't worked on my cape. Haven't worked on Dash a reindeer, or Rudolph the reindeer. Haven't worked on him. Did do Charlie's Love. Got Charlie's Love packed up and ready to ship. Got to ship that out this week. I did get the military scarf, men's, and hats packed up. They have to be shipped out this week. So that's where I pretty much am with everything. I'm working towards it, just haven't finished it yet. But I'm getting there. That's the important part, is that I'm getting there. Then, future projects. We'll be working the Christmas list. I will have to work really hard on my Christmas list. I gotta make something for one grandchild for his birthday, and then everything else is Christmas. And starting out, I got to finish the pillow for the one granddaughter, start a pillow for my son, start these bags for my daughters-in-laws. So I've got a lot of stuff going on. So hopefully I'll have a lot more finished objects to come my way, or come your way. I do want to do, there's a fall, let's see what it's called. I'm going to put on my glasses real quick. And got my phone plugged in, so I get it unplugged. It's a fall tag questions. I did want to do that on this one. I thought this was kind of cool. The questions are this or that, and you get to pick. I get to pick what I want. I got it from Llama Mama Kayla's YouTube video. I believe she said she got it from Yarn Joy. So I can remember her, so that's who I pulled up and I'm doing. So, and she's actually doing a video with Big Daddy, which is her husband Jody. And I don't know if you've watched Llama Mama Kayla, but it is so funny to watch two of them go back and forth. She was working, I think the first week I called him, she was working on a blanket and he was working on a hat. He's looming a hat with her. He's still looming a hat with her. She's working on something else. And it was funny because while they were sitting there talking and giggling and laughing and stuff, she made a mistake on what she was actually working on. And she said, I made a mistake. I need to go back and fix that. So I thought it was kind of fun. You know, they're joking, they're laughing, they're having a good time. And, you know, we all make mistakes. We make mistakes. Can you imagine that? Anyway, so this or that. Apple cider or hot chocolate. I really like hot chocolate. You know, who doesn't like chocolate? Let's be real. Who doesn't like chocolate? All right. Next one. Thanksgiving or Halloween. Thanksgiving, I work and fix food for 9. It was 10, now it's 9. Halloween, I get to have fun. So, and I like Halloween because my grandmother loved Halloween. She always loved Halloween. And it's also the beginning of all the holidays where the family get together the most. And I really have fun with that. Do you call this season autumn or fall? I call it fall. Trick or treat. I like the treats, but I'm not supposed to have them anymore. Carve a pumpkin or eat pumpkin pie. I want the pie. Haunted house, haunted hayride, or haunted corn maze. When my husband and I were first together, we did the haunted houses. And the first year after I had my twins, because their birthday or October 8th, was an interesting Halloween event for us. We had come home one time because I wet myself. We had to, we were in, I think it was in Maryland somewhere. I don't even remember where it was, but it was a barn in the middle of the field. And we were having so much fun. And I said, oh, look, it's the coloring page. She said, well, go ahead, pick up a crayon and color. And I did, and someone pulled up that blind, scared me to death. I fell to the floor, laughing myself silly. Oh my God, it was so funny. The haunted house. Questions. Favorite Halloween candy. Favorite Halloween candy. I just I can't say there's any, but I do like the little Hershey sticks. I like them. I also like the M&Ms. It's just chocolate. Do you shop on Black Friday? Not usually. I will go out, but I'll go back out in the evenings, and usually there's enough inventory. Sorry, there's usually still enough inventory. I just get what I want then. One thing you love about fall and one thing you hate. I love the leaves falling down. I love crunching on the leaves. And we always usually go out and we do, at some point, I take a pile of leaves with one of the kids and let them just play and play and play in the pile of leaves. But I do love fall for that. One thing that I hate. I don't know if I have something that I hate. I like pumpkin spice, I can't say that. I'm not sure. Elijah, please stop. Not sure there's anything I hate about fall. Favorite fall accessory? Myself. What else could there? I wear me everywhere. Favorite Halloween movie? I like Hocus Pocus. I do watch that. Practical Magic is probably my favorite, but it's not really, centered around Halloween. But I do like Practical Magic. What are you dressing up for Halloween this year? It's been so long, I don't even bother dressing up. I'm an old lady. That's enough costume for one. All right. Thank you. I'll put some information in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, it's over here. Please subscribe. Don't forget to also hit the button over there, the bell, so that you get all the videos when I post them. I'm going to be following up very shortly with the Yarn Bingo. Sorry, I'm a rocker, and I'm in a chair that has the ability to rock. It's hard to believe the chair is only like 2 years old. It's peeled off this bad, isn't it? But that's what it is. Eventually, I just have to crochet something, put over top of it. But anyway, so thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon. Again, hope that I have more stuff to share with you. There's so much I want to do and just not enough time in the day. So let's see what we can get together and do.